Hey guys, lots of games here. Today I'm going to show you some of the cool gaming stuff that I own. Just recently I was able to pick up a bundle for a really good deal at Walmart.com. And in this bundle, I can't believe I scored this deal. It's one of the best deals I've ever gotten. But in this deal, I picked up Street Fighter 4 for the PlayStation 3. A lot of you guys know I already have Street Fighter 4 for the Xbox 360, but I got this game and also the Street Fighter 4 arcade stick for the PlayStation 3. I got this bundle for 29 bucks. Those of you guys that aren't in the States, it's about 18 to 19 pounds. I'll show you guys what's inside it. I'm really excited. That's what it looks like when you open packaging. It comes with a move list, which is pretty cool. I'll show you the arcade stick. This is a very, very solid arcade stick. It's pretty heavy. I've got a couple others. There it is. Got the 4 top and 4 bottom buttons. You have the PlayStation Home button. You have the right or left stick preference. And then you have the lock button if you don't want to accidentally press the turbo button or to mess up your settings that you have set. On the back here is the start and select button. But yeah, pretty awesome. I got this and the game for 29 bucks. I'm just really excited about that. Okay, so I also have the wireless Hori arcade stick. Some people have kind of bad-mouthed it, but it works great for me. I've been playing fighting games for years, and it works fantastic. I got this with the Tekken 6 limited edition bundle. It's got the 4 bottom, 4 top buttons, start and select button up here to connect, since it's a wireless controller, to connect the controller to the console. And then finally, the other arcade stick that I have is the first one that I got, and this is the Hori EX2. And it works really well. I played hours with this controller with Street Fighter 4, Blaze Blue, Dead or Alive 4, Virtua Fighter 5, and a lot of the older retro games I've been able to play with this one. And it works really well. And actually, it also works, I've been able to play this on my laptop computer. Okay, let's see here. Next thing to show you guys. Several years ago, a friend of mine who's a coworker, he's actually a musician, and he went to the Game Developers Conference in San Francisco. And while he was there, he went to a Nintendo booth, and he picked up this Brain Age shirt, Brain Age for the Nintendo DS. And this is before the game was even released. A lot of people weren't really sure about this game. On the front, it says Gray Matters. And this is one of the best-selling DS games of all time. Not my favorite DS game, but I think it sold over 20 million units worldwide. So kind of cool to be able to get this shirt or get this before the game went big. Next article of clothing I'll show you guys real quick. A while back when I got my TurboGrafx 16, NEC sent me this really awesome retro hat. How do I look? Do I look like a surgeon? Can you imagine your surgeon coming in to give surgery to you and he's wearing a TurboGrafx 16 hat? Now, a couple other things I wanted to show you guys. A couple of guides that I got. One of my favorite Super Nintendo games of all time was Donkey Kong Country 2. And back when this was released, the game guides weren't really organized like they were back then. There were a lot of unauthorized guides, but this is one of my favorite games of all time. I thought it was just had unbelievable visuals and it was extremely fun. I think you can get the Donkey Kong Country games for the Virtual Console on the Wii, and I really got to pick up Donkey Kong Country Returns one of these days. Now with that Super Nintendo, I also have a Super NES Player's Guide, and this thing is awesome. It's got so many great games, you know. UN Squadron by Capcom. I played this game for hours. You remember, I'd go to 7-Eleven, and every once in a while I'd get a Slurpee, and I would play the heck out of this game. This is one of the first Super Nintendo games, I believe, and this just has a ton of great guides and strategies for some of the best Super Nintendo games. Let me read you off some of the games. This is when like the Super Nintendo hadn't been out that long. Smash TV, Joe and Mac, Ultraman, Final Fight, Super R-Type, Legend of Mystical Ninja, of course Super Mario World, Pit Fighter, ActRaiser, of course The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, Wonders of East, Final Fantasy II, Pilot Wings, Populous, and Miracle Keyboard. But really cool, kind of back in the day. One of my favorite, now I talked about Donkey Kong Country 2. I have here the complete Final Fantasy III Forbidden Secrets guide. This is over 400 pages. This is another unauthorized guide. Now, back when Final Fantasy III was released for the Super Nintendo, I believe it's Final Fantasy VI in Japan. This is one of the best RPGs that you can get for the Super Nintendo, and I love this game. This guide has it describes the pricing and by location of the over 1,000 items that's in Final Fantasy III or Final Fantasy VI. And also it goes over the 300 types of monsters that are in this game. Tons of maps and strategies and every spell that's in the game. It's just a huge, it's black and white, but it just has anything and everything in regards to Final Fantasy III for the Super Nintendo. Very awesome, very cool. I was really glad I was able to pick this one up. When I purchased Lost Planet for the Xbox 360, I pre-ordered the game. And one of the things that they threw in it was a poster and also this limited edition laser cell. It has a picture of one of the bosses that's in the game. Kind of cool. I'm a big fan of the first Lost Planet game. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is a little while back I was such a big fan of Mass Effect 2 that I created my own Ultimate Edition, kind of fan created, and in this Ultimate Edition I included a display box, Mass Effect 2 display box, and in this Ultimate Edition I included a copy of the limited collector's edition for Mass Effect 2, which has a whole bunch of cool stuff in it. And also in the Ultimate Edition for Mass Effect 2, I included the limited edition player's guide, which is pretty unbelievable. Show you guys that. And with that, finally, I don't know if you guys can see this. So the guide, the game, and then you got the poster here. Final one thing I wanted to show you guys is a little while back I was able to pick up for the Xbox 360 the Microsoft Wireless Racing Wheel, and I'm really looking forward to the upcoming games, racing games for the Xbox 360, like Dirt 3 and Forza 4, and also Test Drive 2 Unlimited. So here's the wireless racing wheel, which is very responsive, and here is the brake and gas pedals, and this is an attachment that hooks on to the bottom of the racing wheel if you want to hook this up to like a table. And also they sell racing chairs that you can attach this to. Definitely, if you have the money, definitely worth it, because playing this on your lap, kind of lame. Well guys, there's some of my cool gaming stuff that I own. Hopefully I'll be able to do another one of these videos in the near future. As always guys, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.